don't think I've flown this plane before. Either way, it's a nice one. Should be a fairly long journey. I'll land in the mountains at night, so could be tricky, but you know, I'm sure we'll be fine. Could check the weather first, it's normally a good idea. Should take about an hour. This is our flight plan. Let's check the winds. Okay, so nothing too major on the ground. Pushing us roughly the right direction, so on low altitude, so that's good. And the same with high. Cool. No rain, just a few clouds. Close. Alright. And roughly on ground, although we will be landing in the mountains, so it will be windier up there. But yeah, it's about an hour-long flight past to this horritory, and then to Coachella. Alright, let's go. I should have started taxiing from the taxiway, actually. That would have been more fun. Oh. It's just about getting dark here, so it's probably already dark in Paris, France, where we're taking off from. Alright, just outside it then. Whatever. I've got my other co-pilot here. The other codependent one. The one we had earlier. Just wanted to come and play the game for a bit. It should be hopefully a nice calm, relaxing flight to end the day with. If it ever fucking loads. Come on. I'm gonna try and use only the navigation in the plane as well, because I just find that more realistic, more fun. I will have to get on the plane to do that. But whilst we're loading, let's just have a look at this little fucker. Look at him. He's so relaxed. Yeah. Man advertises flight simulator stream, ends up just stroking his pussy to an audience of one. I don't know if the RTX, if that's a 270 you mean, or a 2070. But Ryzen 7 definitely should be. I think. I'm not really an expert. a 270, maybe? If it's a 2070, I don't know that. I'm not an expert, but I've got a Intel i7 CPU, which I just upgraded to, and was it a 590 RTX that I've got? I don't know. Can't remember. Oh, excellent. We got a bunch of... sorry. We got the line there. We're not going to have to worry too much about navigation. Do we have cockpit lights? Oh shit. How do I get that back to normal? Is that touchscreen? Yeah. I can just center on the plane by doing that. Okay. Do we have any other lights to turn on? These lights do not operate on dry... Okay, whatever. Ah, this plane's got fuckloads of shit. Fuel cross... Okay. So we're gonna want to balance the fuel. It's a fairly long way we're going. I want to turn on all the external lights though. Where are they? Because I mean it's night time. Get rid of that. That's easier. Don't need to start the engine and stuff because that's already done. Could turn it off and on again, but I don't know, it's dark, it's scary. What's down here? Fucking hell, there's loads of shit in this one. Know where the light switches are? Right. Can I get rid of that as well? Yeah. Warning, engine. Okay, so that's looks like all my warning shit. Good to know. Right, hold on. Turn on taxi lights, I'm doing that. Leave that out. Turn on nav lights, because why not? Yeah, turn on recognition lights. Yeah. And we'll turn on strobe light. And that one. And we'll consider doing that in a bit. So, whatever. Actually, I wouldn't mind a fucking lighting up the runway if that's possible. Would have thought that might be. Just turn on everything. I guess I can use that down here to do the runway. Anyway, parking brake off. And away we go. I probably should have told air traffic control I'm leaving. Oh well. I'm sure they'll figure it out. I said this is towards the sunset. I kind of miss the sunset. But, you know, it's the sun's fault. Alright, let's pull up now. That's not so bad. So bad. I'm tilting slightly off to the left, but hey, that's kind of where we want to go, so fuck it. We do want to do it a bit higher up.
Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo, continue for south departure. I will contact you next when you leave my airspace.
Alright. Oh good, things are beeping. Do I...
Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo, you are leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Okay. Alright, we've got live weather, so these are the clouds. We've got some visibility. It's not too bad. You can see Paris at night. Evening. I think it's actually over to... Oh no, it is over to our left, but from what I remember, but quite far over there for like the Eiffel Tower and stuff. Still. I think I'm getting the hang of these
Golf Sierra Kilo, please acknowledge.
instruments. Oh shit, yeah, okay, yeah. I think that's us. Should we acknowledge? Huh? Yeah? There you go. Yeah. Whatever you say, man.
Belly Barget Tower Beechcraft Alpha Sierra. X-Ray Golf Sierra Kilo frequency change.
Oh shit, there is another plane there. Oh, no, he's gone off the radar. I guess he disappeared. I don't know if you can hear other planes, but I don't necessarily want to be in his airspace directly. I'm going to try my best not to. I might have climbed higher and then it might have turned off, maybe. I don't know. Either way, I'll try and avoid other planes. Don't really want a mid-air collision. Kind of do a little bit, maybe. I think we set, what's anyone we set our cruise altitude towards? I think it's 7,500. So we're on 5,000 feet right now. 5.5. Sometimes you just see something and you're like, ooh, what does that button do? Incompatible or whatever that means. I mean, it doesn't fucking do anything, but you know. Let's lower down the throttle here a bit and start to chill out, get level. Because we've got a while to go. Actually kind of want to decrease our altitude slightly. No shit, there's another plane up there. Yeah, definitely want to decrease our altitude then. I suppose it's probably actually easier to see other planes at night. perfect. Also, is that altitude? 7.2, but we're only going down slightly. We'll start going up in a sec, probably. Probably want to stay low just because there's that guy up there. Good thing we turned all our lights on. Did we? No, we turned some of them on. I don't have anything blinking. What's that down there? Oh, look at that. Oh, there's a nice view. Alright, let's get back on course. Increase our airspeed a bit, and then that will start to increase our altitude back up to 7,500, which is where we want to be. Just gently flying at 7,500, really. Or maybe 7,000 is good, because I think our first stop, well, so it's just a flyby, not really have to go too close to anything, but our first stop might not want to be too high, because I have no idea what it is. It's just a random marker that said, hey, come visit here, there's something. Jumped off. Oh. Just me. I'm flying way too high. Well, not way too high, but slightly. Let's just bounce out. Just slightly to match our heading. And plummet towards our death. No one? Alright, fine, I guess I'll pull up a bit. Into the night. Goodbye, France. Sorry, Paris. Sorry, France. that anymore. I do appreciate the sound design in this game, especially like the difference between outside the cockpit and inside the cockpit. There's even an option for like changing it so the air traffic control is really loud and feels like it's coming from your headphones, but you guys aren't listening to headphones, so I thought I'd leave that. I don't know how well I'd be able to fly at night without a GPS. Like, there's some stuff that obviously seasoned veterans of flying and shit would recognize, but I can fly around. I'd probably fly around Brighton at night. Oh god, I could not do this place. Paris. Well, outside of Paris. Getting back some altitude, we've been losing it slightly. And then I'll try and set us up to be on a consistent, nice cruise. So keeping dipping up and down. But you know me. I get distracted. There we go, mostly flying now. Exact heading. Okay, might as well zoom in since this is the information I need. Out there. Well, that's the same as that. We want to get on 182 meters. There we go. I'm trying to stay steady with that. I know it says 183 some places, but on this one it says 182, and I think that is our thing, and then the 183 is the line. I mean, it's 1 degree of difference. Don't really matter. We're using up one bit of fuel, one fuel tank more than the other. What's up with that? balance it out to... Okay, we're balanced. No, balanced. No. It's hard to just stay perfectly in the middle, isn't it? There's probably a button for it somewhere. This is kind of perfect. Apart from our roll a bit, but yeah. It's hard to do that. So make sure we don't stop gaining altitude. And so around here. Nighttime flying. It makes me sleepy. I just remember the few times I've been on a plane just staring out the window at night. As you fly. You're just waiting to get where you're going. Alright, we're there yet. Oh shit, what I just do? I think that's fine. I don't know if I did anything. Everything seems to be mostly fine, right? I'm slightly losing altitude, but now I'm slightly gaining altitude. It just bounces back and forth. That's where we're going, just to fly over it. Probably wouldn't get the best view at night anyway. And our estimated time to that. I feel like I'm missing the top layer of what's there. There we go. Okay, so 10 minutes. Let's veer slightly this way so it comes out on our left side, and we get a little closer. We'll go down a little bit as well. I mean, I can just slowly lose altitude for a bit. And see if we can make out that landmark in the dark of night, which I doubt we can. Quite a few planes around us as well, though. Which doesn't tell us if they're up or down. Right. Let's reduce the
landing here.
well. Maybe don't reduce the throttle that much. Oh yeah, forgot about the flaps. There we go. Can't tell if the flaps are all the way up or down. It'd be useful to know how to fly a plane right now. All I do know is that I think I'm going way too fucking slow. And I'm hurtling towards the ground. It's fine, don't worry about it. Just gain speed and then level out. We got literally thousands of feet before we hit the ground. It's fine. Although I'm sure if you were in this plane you wouldn't feel safe at all because it's going like... Such a big difference between the flaps there and there. What's our altitude at? Oh, it's like 6,000 feet or so. That's kind of what we want. Get a nice view out. Up top of it. Yeah, let's adjust the camera whilst we're hurtling towards the ground. We are going a little too fast actually. Don't mind going down a bit, but like, let's not tear the plane apart. As we do it. Come up with a big marker point where we're at 5 nautical miles of the thing we're supposed to see. I think I can do a flyby off. And that is, it should be over there somewhere. If it was daytime, I reckon we'd be able to see it. But if not, oh well, we'll just carry on till we get to try and land in the mountains at night, which I'll probably crash at, and then I'll call it there, because this is gonna be like another, I don't know, I wasn't saying the estimated time of arrival. Bit of time. Navlog. Okay, so that's 17 minutes. So the next one, I think that's 26 minutes to our next location. From there. I'm using that because that's literally just like you could have that on a notepad. I feel like that is fair. It's just information. It's not much more than that. This thing that's lit up down here is that lit? That's not the word. It's lighted up down here. Farm. Yeah, it's definitely pull up a bit now, because as we go past this way, we should be passing our checkpoint. First viewpoint somewhere on our left. Is it our left? Well, we're basically directly above it. We will be. I guess, no, I'll turn and it'll be on our right. Which... Wait, our right. Which means I probably shouldn't have turned. I don't see it. Fuck it, let's go. Back up to a safe altitude where I can feel relaxed again. Still, it's nice to see some parks, houses, whatever. Should be like right there. I thought it would come up as like a, you know, a thing like, hey, here it is, unless I turned them off, but I don't believe that I did. Definitely closer than 5 nautical miles to it, which is normally when the landmarks appear. But we're going along a nice steady route. A bit of a steep incline, but fuck it, it's fine. I mean, it's more interesting than going along in a straight line, at least. I can definitely see myself falling asleep whilst flying a plane, though. And there goes my chance to be a pilot. I'll get this, and then I'll be like, nah, I can't give you a license, mate. You got a sleeping disorder. What's this? Oh. Hey. Oh. Right. Good to know that's there. Oh. If you want to fuck with a pilot, just go into the cockpit and then just flick that one off again. It's perfectly fine, but it'd irritate the shit out of them. Probably not perfectly fine to do, really. But, yeah, I mean, it's not going to instantly crash the plane. Nothing will instantly crash the plane. Even if you turned off the engines, you could probably get the engines started back up before you crash. Like 4,000 feet. I mean, you could. Definitely could. It's possible. Wouldn't want to do it though. I wouldn't want to try it. I think we want to go bearing 221, or just under 228, whatever. About 57 minutes roughly. Okay, that's a while. Well, dirt. Also, that's not the ETE there isn't going down in seconds. I think that's if we maintain current speed, but we'll get getting faster as we go higher up. Probably. Maybe you want to get those so they match rather than trying to match the one that keeps changing. That makes more sense. Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense. I get it now. So we want the TRK to match with the bearing, which is BRG. So, because if we did that now, so that'd be going flat parallel to our flight plan, which is there. Which I don't mind not being directly on it, but yeah. Let's reduce the throttle a bit, because then we can try and even out and float off just slightly under 8,000 feet in the air. Ooh, this is scary. There is no lights. Is there a way to just kind of set the roll, maybe? It's still silence, it's still flying above shit. See? 50 down. That's more of an Italian accent than a French one. Hey! That's where we're going, kinda. I'll check the controls a bit, because I know the what the fuck's it called? Trim. You can trim the rudder. Okay, yeah. Yeah, of course. I didn't know that because it didn't fucking tell you how to trim the rudder in the tutorials I did. Of course you can trim the rudder. Good. The trim. So. And of course it's those buttons, because it's fucking trim the flaps, it's the other ones. It's up and down on the D-pad whilst holding Y. So why wouldn't it be the same to trim the fucking rudder, mate? Exactly. So let's get that balanced. Trim the rudder a bit. Think. Is that making it easier? Oh, okay. And then. That'll do for a while. God. Probably want to decrease the altitude slightly. Oh, look at that though. We are basically floating exactly. Not gaining or losing much. I'd say we're pretty well balanced right now. Possibly. No hands. Alright, let's just keep going. I'll eat some nuts. I always have nuts on planes. Until we... It's pistachio until we... Until I need my help. Oh, that's just annoying. I'm veering way too far. That's a definite massive change in wind speed or something. Well, not massive, but change. perfectly balanced as all things should be. No? Okay. Or not. No, I don't think people are too interested in nighttime flying, if I'm honest. Like, look out the window. Well, out the plane. Some pretty lights, but other than that, it's pretty dead. It's pretty relaxing. There's another good pistachio. Maybe I should call this Man Flies at Night with one hand and eats pistachios half the time. Would you feel panicked if you walked into the cockpit and the pilot's just like, with his feet up, eating pistachios, going, yeah, it's fine. We're in mostly the right direction. And I'm getting altitude a bit. Oh, that's the wrong button, but I like it. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we are experiencing some very slight turbulence that's mostly caused by the pilot eating pistachios and being a bit bored. So he can't be bothered to fly the plane properly. But we're high enough in the air that if anything happens, he'll probably fix it before we crash. He's actually talking in third person to you now, just trying to avoid responsibility. But if you notice slight jerking movements, it's just because he's grabbed the joystick and he's masturbating it gently up and down as if it was his phallus. God, night flights are pretty boring, alright. Still, if I don't make the landing, I'm gonna have to do this entire journey again via my rule of have to start at the airport I stopped off at, going all the way from where I actually live, or the closest airport to where I actually live, to the mountains north of Italy in one day. That's a lot of flying. And also flew around Paris a few times, you know. I think that's kind of an achievement. You know, I can get around the world in a week or so, maybe longer. It's possible I could be the first person in Flight Simulator to do that. It's possible. I don't know who's keeping track of that though. But I have proof when I do it. Probably wouldn't be the first. Especially if someone found the stream and decided to do it to beat me. But no one's fucking watching, are they? I would love it if I do it and someone, and there's like a, you know, gaming news story of someone else doing it, and then I'm like, yo, I did it first. Look at my live streams. Look at the upload date. Fuck you. Nah, wouldn't like to say fuck you to someone who put so much effort into it, same as me. But I would, because I did do it first. But this is all hypothetical, I haven't even done it yet. Also, they'd be going a different route, so it's the same kind of achievement pretty much. Unless they went directly round the equator. Well, I've never played this game before. God, I wish my cat was here, because I'm just talking to myself now. I don't know if anyone's watching. It's fine though. Don't worry about it. Okay. I'm going to try and balance everything out. Pretty much on the line. No, we're gaining altitude. Don't want to gain any more altitude right now. If anything, I want to lose altitude. How long we got? Roughly 36-ish minutes. Alright. Now let's see how long I can close my eyes for whilst flying. Have I crashed yet? If it starts beeping, I'm gonna look again. I'd ask you to tell me if anyone's watching. I'd ask you to tell me, but you'd have to like me or call me up because I can't see the chat because my eyes are closed. You might not have my phone number. It's 07512403070. Just like call me if I'm about to crash. No one was watching when I started closing my eyes though, so probably won't happen. Do I just do it until it starts beeping? But it might not start beeping. I'm probably still like really completely on course, aren't I? Oh, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check a sec. I have to. Yeah, no, I've turned out. I'm just flying the other direction. Completely safe though. Nothing nothing started beeping. But I definitely don't want to be flying in that fucking direction, do I? What's my altitude like? Altitude is still safe. It's just the trim I had on the rudder was veering me too far to the left. Still, might have seemed like a smooth flight in that turning, or like I was doing it on purpose. If you're a passenger in the back, just goes to show, you should probably keep your eyes on the sky if you're flying. And it is pretty easy otherwise. I did want to lose a bit of altitude anyway. Just because we're pretty high up. Well, we were. We're at 8,000. I want to be around 7,500. But I'm in no rush to get there and stay there. I can slowly build up to it and slowly drop down when I get too high. So we were veering too far to the right when I did that before. And some trim to push me to the left, just to balance it out. Don't think it's balanced yet. Don't know if you can achieve perfect balance. In case you're wondering, when I did the tutorial, trim is just a term for like, you can control everything with the stick, or stick. Well, they use trim to like nudge the automatic bit of it so you're not constantly fighting, so like automatically, so if you happen to hold it left, you like trim it. So you set it so it's automatically holding a bit left, and then it just does that for you, and that's like its resting position. And it is an actual thing, it's not just in the game. Because I think there's like a little indicator for it somewhere. I don't need it though, I'm just fucking feeling it out. But then again, maybe I do need it, because I did just shut my eyes for 30 seconds and go around. Hello. You alright, mate? Yeah? Up you come. Say hello to the passengers. They're all not paying attention. That's my new role-playing thing. Everyone who's watching, or not watching, are my passengers. Yeah? And you're my co-pilot. Well, but really, just rambling on into the night. God, it's gonna be boring when I like fly across the fucking oceans. I'm trying not to do a big flight across the ocean. Maybe I'll plan some of my flights out better. Point point shit out that's out the windows as I pass them. I don't know. I don't know what's out the windows. I did a fucking fly around Paris. I didn't know what anything was apart from the Eiffel Tower and the Louvre. Oh yeah, and the palace. I like to think I know some history. I always forget places. And just because I like to think I know some shit doesn't mean I know it. Yeah, I'm just telling you so you're on camera. You might help me get those views. This top can only be cut so low. I'm gonna show my pussy as well. Let's get that angle down a bit. Meow. Alright, I'm losing altitude, mate. I wasn't paying enough attention. I dropped fucking 6,000 feet. My plan was to maintain an altitude of 7,500. You're right, I've definitely got enough airspeed to just jump way back up there. But let's go casually up. Because we got fucking thousands of feet till the ground, thousands of feet till our maximum going up, where I think the plane snaps in half and we suffocate and die and everything freezes over and then we fall to the ground like a break. But it might just say instantly fail if that happens. I don't know. I have flown a bit too rough and instantly failed before. But then again, I did manage to do a loop-the-loop earlier. And then I landed it in the river in Paris, France. I mean, I keep saying Paris, France, but hey, look, there's the airport. That's not the one we're going to, is it? I don't think it is. No. Although, you know, we're getting there. We are getting there. We're landing on a mountain at night. Oh boy. I hope I'm cut out for it. So, let's get back some altitude, shall we? Increase the throttle a little. That'll be an easy way to do it. We'll go for fuel. Fuck yeah, we got loads of fuel. We've used like one little bit of fuel. Maybe I'll start fueling my planes just like a lot less, just to give me a sense of urgency. See if I can get to the airport just as I run out of fuel, then land with no engine power. Ooh. I mean, I've only got like a 50-50 landing success rate in airports anyway. I do think that river landing I did was pretty good though, because it wasn't a big river, and I went underneath a bridge whilst doing it. Someone's just dinged me, but my phone's... Is my phone in my pocket? Yeah, no, it is. I can check it there. I was gonna check on my browser. Who's that female comedian? That's what they said. It's Molly again. Oh, you know the one with the tits and vagina. Well, she probably means Taylor Tomlinson. I think I showed her that one before. Hi. She referenced the joke in a message earlier, or she just said, "Who's that female comedian?" Because there's a few. The one I said she'd like. Who's a really disgusting, hardcore porn star that I can send her? Nah, I'll just say a female comedian when I do that. I like Taylor Tomlinson. I think she might be one of my favourites. Or a special Quarter Life Crisis was one of my favourites recently. Out of all the specials this year, or if it came out last year then. Oh shit, I'm off course again. Yeah, probably go. Okay, let's get back on course. Whoa, where's that doing that? Press the play button, there we go. A bit, there we go, that's good. All the numbers to match up, roughly. Hey, I have left Paris, France, and I am just approaching the mountains there. You can kind of see them there, I think. How far away from my actual landing? ETA 26 minutes, or ETE, I think. Maybe. But there it is. That's not 26 minutes. You can see me going faster than that. What the fuck's that talking about? Anyway, I'm in the right direction. I'm gaining altitude, so I should probably start to slowly lose altitude now. But I'm going to shut my eyes and see how long I can bear to keep them shut. Harley, you just make a noise if I'm about to crash. If I hear beeping and you haven't made a noise, that's your fault. If I crash and die, that's your fault. Definitely just adjust my heading now, just the roll now, because that was leading me off course. Oh yeah, he's right there. He's my co-pilot when you're not around, mate. He loves doing this. Anyway, can you, if I like really go off course, can you call me? Because I've been flying for like however long this stream's been going for, and by my rules, if I crash, I like have to start again from where I started. I don't really want to do that, so like this is really hard to do because I'm invested, but hopefully it's entertaining, although it's going to be fucking hard landing at night in an airport in the mountains anyway, because it's probably windier up there. I'm still not looking, but I've leaned back so I can scratch my face. Promise I didn't cheat. I gotta check. Oh god, I'm facing the wrong fucking direction again. You can see the fucking instruments there. I basically did a full, oh god, I'm nearly going way too fast. And I've lost a lot of altitude. You can see, you can read the things. You can't see if you look out the window, like what the fuck's that? That's just stuff. Sorry. Yeah, I'm showering, don't worry. You're a good boy. Ooh, okay. Fucking just turn the entire plane around. It's alright, I needed to lose some altitude anyway. But I did nearly go so fast that the plane ripped itself apart. That wasn't good. That was about as much time as you should go without looking. I was replying to him, by the way. I don't just do that. I don't know if you heard him. He's a good boy. Molly says, meow. Let me out back a bit. 7,000 feet, actually, that's pretty good. Still pretty good. It's just my roll. She called you a pussy, which, to be fair, is 100% accurate. I'm fairly sure pussies were pussy first before. What's it? How do I? Before vaginas were pussies. You know the trick where you make them with your hands. I can't do it by myself. And also, they don't look like much like pussies when people do that anyway. But you believe it when you're in school. Maybe someone's pussy looks like that. Anyway, the end of the landing strip is in sight. He's so relaxed, he's not going to like it when I have to lean forward and pay attention to actually try and land this plane. I say it's in sight, it's not that far in sight. How long to... Well, you can see that pink line right here. That's the plane, that's the airport. I've come quite a long way. Zoom out a bit. That's not where I came from. That's where I came from, but I stopped off over there, because why not? So, you know, we're getting closer. I don't know the exact time. It says roughly there. I think that's wrong, because it says like 20 minutes. I don't know if it's 20 minutes, because if you just look how fast we're moving along this bit. Yeah. Yeah, fuck it, maybe it is 23 minutes. Come back in 20 minutes if you want. Or just stay and watch. I might crash into that plane. Who knows? I might stop paying attention, start talking to you, and then veer out of control just to my right again. Yeah, right. See you in 20 minutes more. 15. Yeah, that's good. I'll take it. Now let's get the TR key matching the BRG. Or it's a slightly lower altitude to what it says on the XPDR. What the fuck does XPDR stand for? I mean, I know it's cruise altitude roughly that I set earlier before leaving the flight. But like, seriously, what the fuck does XPDR actually stand for? Don't what? Oh, don't collide with that plane. Well, listen, I'm going where I'm going, he's going where he's going. If we end up colliding, it's both of our faults, really. I see him out the window? Oh no. That's great, that means he's lower down. So I probably should not lose altitude, right? Just kind of what I was planning. Can I see him? Oh, is that him? Is that him over there? I spotted him. Can you see him? Can you see him blinking? Will I hit the plane? Will I hit the plane? Will I hit that plane? God, he's coming close. Maybe I go higher. Maybe he goes higher. Will he hit me? God, we are going way too close for comfort. I don't like this. I think I go higher. I think that's my best bet. Like, I can see him out the window. It's tense. He's gone anyway. You're missing the best bit. It's all the best bit. What I'm talking about, I'm brilliant. I think I've lost him. Where is he? Are we like? I think maybe I should go. Maybe I should lose altitude. Fuck! I can't tell if he's higher or lower than me. Well, I'm losing a lot of altitude very fast. So fuck it. Let's go down to 7,000 because that's where I said I'd be. I'm fairly sure that we're way too close for comfort. And I don't know where my blinking lights are. I turned on all the lights, I swear. I don't know how to blink. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. I don't think I'm gonna hit that plane. I kinda wanted to hit the plane at first. Although, like, come on, how likely is a fucking mid-air collision, really? I mean, I'm sure it's happened before, but part of me feels like there's like so much sky. Surely you gotta try to get a mid-air collision. So it's got a while though, but it might, you know, not that long. There's only like this thing there. Might be an airport, might be just like a landing thing. Well, not a landing thing, but a landmark thing. That's what I meant. I mean, I swear I set the altitude to 7,500, but it says 7,000 in the top left of that screen there. But I'm going at 7,500 because I don't play by the rules, even though they let me set my own rules. I'm just not very good at playing, so fuck it. Yeah. all fucking day, mate. That's how long I've been streaming for. But I take lots of breaks and stuff. This stream right here has been however long it says it's been, but I don't think it's going to be more than an hour. We arrive at our destination in nearly 14 minutes, probably under, but well, I mean, who guys want to get there? You want to see me land? That would be the tricky part, the entertaining part. But mostly, I got up at 8:30 and left Shoreham Airport to go to France. I mean, you can't just teleport there, but I'm flying from Paris, France, to the mountainous region, an airport in the mountainous region, just on the border between Italy and France. Because I want to go down the west coast of Italy tomorrow in the daytime. Now, I can just change the time to day, and I can just teleport, but I like the idea that I started off where I am in Brighton, or Shoreham Airport, why not, and I've done pretty accurate to the actual real flights, all the way here in one day. Fuck it, I've got nothing else to do. Might as well pretend to be a pilot. Put videos over on the internet. Let's see if we look at our nav log. Yeah. We passed the Chateau de Saint-Aubert. And then, yeah, we're going from LFPB to LFLJ, whatever that means. But we'll be trying to land in about 10 minutes, probably. And that'll be the entertaining bit. It does and it doesn't. Like, sometimes it does, but then sometimes I decide to look away and cover my eyes, and I'm just like, now I start to get nervous, and the more I don't look, the more nervous I get, and the more I veer off course. Maybe I'm still on course, because you only have to make slight adjustments, and it's quite easy once you're up there. The hardest bit is landing and taking off, even harder. Once you're up there and you know how to make the adjustments and just set it to how you want to set it, you can just do that. And if you're high enough in the air, like I think I am, doing this isn't that dangerous, because when you do finally check, you have enough time to correct yourself after. But it's about now that I'm starting to really be like, I should really check. I can't hear anything beeping, but it doesn't always beep before bad things happen. So, okay, fuck, I need to look. Oh fuck, I'm pretty much on course still. That's the first time that's happened. That's fine, they probably wouldn't even notice. Like, the adjustments and shit are so slight that I was just slightly veering off to the right. Because you constantly, whilst you're flying, you're like, just setting it so it's just basically trying to follow that line. And I've been flying for a while, so it's mostly dead on. Ah, cool. Thanks, Jazz. Give me a follow on Twitch. I need followers. If I get to 50... people can start donating me money. Although, it'd be nice if people just started watching. Let's get back up to 7,000 feet. Also, yesterday, I didn't know how to fly a plane at all. So, like, I've kind of just figured this out. Like, I did the in-game trading, which taught me a little bit, but not much. And I know how to use GPS, because it's pretty self-explanatory. But the hardest part is the navigation. Like, I've tried to navigate some stuff. Like, I could fly around Brighton easily without navigation, obviously, because I know it. Flying around, you saw what we're doing with my friend Molly earlier. That was quite cool because she knew where her parents' house was. So she was just like directing me. That's quite fun, having someone else there with like a map and you're trying to point at landmarks and stuff. Although it's not as easy at night. It could be done. Like you could recognize this shit on a map. But yeah. GPS. Super easy. You don't have to look at the window, just stare at that. It does it for you. So definitely raising altitude slightly. Just getting that back up to 7,000. And I think we are only 9 minutes and 39 seconds away from landing. It is basically based on like Microsoft Maps, so it's like Bing Maps, and it's 3D mapped of the whole world. What do you mean by Starlight? I think so. I think everything is pretty much as accurate as it can possibly be. Like I think you could definitely navigate through the stars. Because they've actually got some planes that literally have, like Morse code radios and stuff that you have to radio in and then narrow in things to it to things called VOFR or VOF navigation, which I might learn and try and use at one point to navigate just for fun. But just for now, because I've set myself a goal of flying around the world, I will try every plane whilst I'm doing it, but flying from Brighton around the world. I'm going to stick with GPS, especially when I'm flying at night for the first time and going to land in a mountainous region. That's, yeah. Also, I don't know about that incline. That I know if I tap B, it changes the way it measures the altitude, which is why it's jumping weirdly. So I kind of don't know what altitude I'm on. I know if I contact air traffic control, they'll tell me. I don't really know how much of a difference that makes. I'm just figuring it out. It's fine. You don't need to go to practice to fly planes. You can just pick up and fly. You'll get it in a day or two. Why am I shaking a bit? Oh shit! Is this turbulence? It's live weather as well. Like this is real weather. It's actually here. I feel like I'm not comfortable with these mountains being here, and I feel like I'm getting turbulence. I feel like I'm gonna go higher. Can I fucking see anything out of the top? Nope. Well, there's Albertville. Definitely go just, I guess that's Albertville there. Oh, fucking, sometimes it does that on the map, but it's fine, you can just reset that when the cursor and the camera fly past it. What does that RA mean? Relative altitude? I'm thinking, and that's not a safe relative altitude. Just, 1,500 feet up in mountains that go up thousands of feet. Yeah. Let's climb up to 8,000 just to be safe. I don't know. Let's see what those fuckers are up to. I mean, it's just AI. It's literally like Microsoft voice person that always reads the names of airports and stuff wrong in an American robot accent. But it's not actually that bad. Like, it does kind of sound just like an American person. I will, well, I'll be landing in around about 5 minutes, or trying to. So we'll see how it goes. Hey, Maliborka's back. So, I think RA, when it comes up there on the screen, is relative altitude. And I'm not comfortable with only being this high above a mountain. So I'm climbing. Alright, cool. You go be social. Don't worry about me. I'll just be crashing and burning. Okay, I can see on the fucking map LF let's say LFLJ it looks like. So you know what that means. It's time to cool. I'm fucking 10,000 feet in the air nearly, but the mountains are scaring me. Let's get into position and cool air traffic control and try and find, that's the one, LFLJ. Right? Yeah. Whilst flying a plane. Select runway for landing. 22. But to be honest, it'll be literally anyone. You can't stop me. I'm in a plane. You're just a dude in a tower. I'm just gonna... Which way is the wind blowing? I think the wind's blowing towards me. Do I want to land into the wind? I think I do. I think you will land into the wind and go around. So I'm gonna go around the base. I'll do a gun around. And then this is
Lima
my voice.
Foxtrot, Lima Juliet, traffic Beechcraft, Alpha Sierra, X-Ray Golf,
Sounds just
Sierra
like me.
Kilo going around.
I should probably get ready to descend. Oh, I'm not comfortable with this. I don't like map. I'm gonna crash. I'm definitely gonna crash. I might be way too fucking high up to have a chance of getting there. Oh, good. Flashing lights. That's always a good sign. And I'm steadily losing altitude, which I don't know if I wanted to do that, but I'm really high up and I don't know how far the airport is. Okay. Is that the airport in front of me there? Is there another airport? Is that just... Is that the airport and then the other one's just like a town? What? I don't know. 2 airports down there. You can see... Should be... Can I see it on this screen? Because this screen's like night vision. Kind of. I'm just going to fly around the airport first. See if I can spot it in my night vision screen. That looks like something. I don't know if it looks like an airport. I guess, actually, I could just be really far away from that. Or relatively far away. But, yeah, that looks like where I'm supposed to be going relative to that. Maybe those... That could be an airport. No, it looks like a... airport, maybe? Is it? Could that be like a runway there? I think... Yeah. I think that going up there is a runway. So, I need to go around and come in that way. And I promise I will look out the window when I do my actual final approach. But that was just to get my bearings there. So I'm coming out. I probably want to stay around this altitude. Or maybe a bit higher. Because I don't like only being 2,000 feet over everything below me and then probably having to drop an extra 5,000 feet, 500 feet very quickly. As long as I stay above 8,000, I'm fine. 8,000. As long as I stay always above 8,000, I'm fine. But I will need to go lower than that to land. Well, you abandon ship. No, you're just getting more comfortable. Yeah, give me moral support. Because I don't fucking know where I'm going. Oh, it's further to the left, isn't it? Woo! Whoa, whoa! I'm rapidly losing speed. Don't do whatever I just did there. Am I pointing towards it now? Is it further to my left? Is it? Isn't it? Is it? Oh, good beeping. Love a bit good beeping. Yes, there it is. Okay, I want to rapidly lose speed now. That's what I want to do. Don't know if I'm losing speed fast enough. I still feel like I'm too close to that. I'm definitely too high and too close. Alright, abandoned. Go around again. Fuck it. Okay. I'm fucking too slow. Come on, pull up. Okay, so the airport is at just under 7,000 feet. So I want to stay around 8,000 until I approach. Maybe. But then I'm going to crash into that mountain on top there probably. At least I approach from roughly the right direction. So that orange line, I'm trying my best. That's why I pulled up again. You know, if I fuck this up, I'll probably give up for tonight. But tomorrow, I will try again, taking off from Paris and doing this entire flight. But it'll be daytime, so it'll be a bit different. I think my throttle's up too high, or something, because that's what that flashing light means up there. It means torque. I think I know that. So let's reduce the throttle down. a bit, but let's keep an eye out on where the fuck we're going. Alright, we're way too high right now. So, okay. That button makes us go really high, really fast. Cool. So the flaps are straight now, I think, and then when I pull the flaps, that makes us pull up easier. But I'm pretty much cutting the engines now. You can always turn them back on. And I'm going in for a turning. And then let's say to air traffic control on final approach.
Lima Foxtrot, Lima Juliet, traffic Beechcraft, Alpha Sierra, X-Ray Golf, Sierra Kilo is on final runway 22 to land.
And let's go to runway 22. I'm trying to remember to get my landing gear out and everything. And I want to stay above 7,000 feet until I'm like right up close to it. Although I guess since I go down into this valley and then up again, it's a bit further to the right. It's on this side of this mountain, not that one. So just around there. Yeah, okay. Alright, so I'll do another turn in a sec when I want to get a little further this way. Just keeping it out the corner of my eye. I'm going quite slow now. Like, if I hit the landing the wrong way at this speed, I should be fine. But not at this angle. So I'm gonna head towards the runway right now. I'm 2,000 feet above what's below me. That's good, I'm trying to get to the ground. Just maybe not this fast. Oh no, this is too fast. I don't like it. Don't like it. Can't do it. Speeding up again. Oh god. Oh god, I don't know. I should have committed. I should have committed. Fuck. Fuck. And I'm dead. I'll try again tomorrow morning. I'm sure I'll be able to make that not looking through a tiny screen, maybe out of the windscreen. And I might try a different plane. I might just try a different airport as well to land at. But until then, I've been some idiot pretending to fly around being in a plane. You've been pretty much the only person watching me, but some other people have popped in for a bit. You watched me crash and die. Good night. I love you.